today.
And we're going to get ready to hit the track here live for round number 2 of truck qualifying here from the State Line RC Raceway in Fremont, Indiana. Stick around with us. We've got the slower heats building up to the faster racers in race number 27, about 11 heats away. Hope you enjoy the show today, and let's get going. So coming up here in heat number 1 of 12 for the truck class. This is race number 16 as we ran the first 15 heats last night in the buggy division. The drivers in the truck category were resorted based on their practice times from Thursday.
Yeah, and the truck guys, they didn't get quite as much track time as the buggy guys due to the rain. So these guys, they've kind of had an interesting weekend all in itself.
Well, and I don't think there's actually anybody here that's just running truck that hasn't run buggy, but we've heard from a lot of the drivers, especially with the layout being rather difficult and the surface being as inconsistent and many times as loose as it has been because of the changing weather conditions. The trucks drive so much differently than the buggies. They can drive them a lot harder than the buggies, and so I think to not have that track time with the truck and know quite, how much further you can push those limits, it'll be interesting to see the drivers that adapt the best today. They did get a 2-minute practice run this morning, so a little bit of chance to shake out these, bigger vehicles and, relearn what they can do on the course here. I don't believe they really did a whole lot last night other than put down a little bit of water, but it does look like the track is dried up completely.
Yeah, it looks to me like I got a feeling by the end of the day we're going to have quite a groove going out there for sure. On the track right now, Mike Dana going to be out front looking to set that early TQ time here for round 2 of Truggy qualifying. He's on a 9 at a 5:01.9. 1.9 seconds off a 10 lap. And now just I say that, Brandon Rose jumping up to the top spot. So Brandon Rose in truck number 2 leading us out 10 at a 5:32 now his pace. Looking to set an early 10-lap run. There's Brandon Rose working his way through the stairway, coming back down. Mike Dana drops that number 2 spot. Landen Lewis in the 3 spot. Scott Belcastro in the 4. Cole Kasten in the number 5 spot. Brandon Rose out front through the wave section right now. He's got a clear track ahead of him. Down the backstretch he goes. Working his way back around on the right-hand side. Just past the halfway mark here in this one. We've seen a lot of different lines down that front straightaway section, especially in Truggy. Some guys going triple double, some guys going double single double, and some guys going double double single. We saw Dakota Finn doing the double single line multiple times yesterday, and of course on our practice day as well. So a wide variety of different lines, especially on that front section to separate the field a little bit. Brandon Rose still out front here on this one. He's the only driver on a 10-lap run. He's on a
The winner of this heat will set the early time to beat. That would have to hold up then through another 11 heats for the truck class. But we have seen yesterday in a couple of the rounds drivers that were down the order much further than you thought they would have been for whatever reason after seating practice go out and put in a good run that stays up the top of the charts for several heats, and they end up scoring a much higher points finish than one would have expected from that particular group based on the resort.
I think Chandler Elliott right now is the one that holds the longest standing.
Well, Bornhorst yesterday.
Oh, Bornhorst.
Yeah,
I forgot about Bornhorst.
Buggy.
Yeah. Bornhorst was in, what was he in, Heat 2?
Yeah, something deep.
Oh, Brandon Rose rolling it over.
Cody King with the turn marshal job.
That may drop Rose off the 10-lap run, and it does 9 at a 5:02. He's now only 36 thousandths of a second ahead of Landen Lewis. Mike Dana in that number 3 spot.
Lewis charging hard. 2 laps ago had a personal best of 32.7, and then backed up with a 32.8 as he's closed the gap to less than 500ths, less than 400ths of a second. See if Rose can recover there after that mistake. He's got.
No!
Ouch. Turn marshal getting a truck to the ankle. We've got a whiteboard here in the studio that helps us, keep track of all the things that we commit to and then blow out on. And there was a quote written on it for a while. It said that nothing hurts worse than a truggy to the neck, I think is what it was. Oh, nothing hurts worse than a truggy to the knee, because someone had said that in the pit area and one of our cameramen overheard it, thought it was funny enough to write down.
A truggy to the neck would hurt pretty bad, too.
Well, you may not really feel it.
That's true. You may just be out.
Yeah.
You're done. Speaking of being done, Landen Lewis is done.
Best segue possible.
Wasn't that perfect? Oh, no. Brandon Rose. Oh, who's going to take it? Wow. Brandon Rose going to take the win in this one. 52 thousandths of a second ahead of Landen Lewis. Got Belcastro going to be coming around for third. So everybody just shy of that 10-lap run in this one. Brandon Rose with a 9.5 flat .7. Landen Lewis, 9.5 flat .78. Scott Belcastro, 9 and a 5.10. Mike Dana, Cole Kasten, rounding out your top five. So heat number one at Truggy in the books. That's race number